Ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to Disney Sport Wilderness Resort. Thanks for sailing with us.
All ashore that's going ashore.
Have a great visit.
Well, Margaret, here we are at Disney World Campgrounds.
Hello, what's going on, everybody? We're here. Yeah, we're here at Fort Wilderness today. We're gonna do a big Thanksgiving camp out, so I'm pretty excited. Today we've come here for a couple minutes or so. We're just gonna say hi and talk to you, cause why not? So, Riley, what's going on with you today?
Well, not much, but we played badminton for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You played badminton today?
Yes, we
Hi,
played
everybody.
badminton
Happy
this
Thanksgiving.
morning. Yeah, we played badminton this morning. The wind's a little heavy today, so the birdie's blowing around a lot. But besides that, that's our sports report. Going pretty good.
Very good. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I see you got your new hat on.
Yeah, I put my new hat on. The sun finally started to come out here. We are live, and we'll let everybody know the first person who can find us today at 1620.
Yep.
1620, as you come around the circle, you'll see us here. We've got a shirt for you. It's sitting right in front of you. It's our Fort Wilderness Podcast shirt in a forest green color.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we're going to give that out to the first person who says, I saw you guys live, and I came over and found you.
Yeah, I got to come over here, though.
Yeah, you got to come over here.
So come say hi. We got a chair for you, too, if you want to sit and talk for a little bit.
Now, we don't have any... Are you able to look at Facebook in case any messages pop up?
I can
Also, you want to listen to the audio in case somebody says, I can't hear you. That would be really good. You find out right now.
So if anyone comes over to number 1620...
What will they get if they come here?
They're going to get a nice shirt, and we're going to interview them.
Oh, yes, we got a chair for you. It's all set up. We got a microphone. You can tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Yeah.
So it's about, I'd say, the high 70s right now. It's beautiful weather here. A little bit of a breeze earlier. If you can see behind me, if you can possibly see between me, that's for a friend of mine. If you can see behind us, way in the background, we got our green tarp is set up. That's where we're going to have our Thanksgiving dinner. We have 4 different campsites here in the 1600s. My sister Sarah and her husband Chewy are using the green egg right now and cooking a turkey. Also, they're going to be frying a turkey. You let me know if you hear any audio, Reese.
Yeah, it looks like I found it.
Reese is going to see if we have audio, because if we don't, we're talking to nobody. Hello, can you hear me? It should be live, and there might be a little 10-second delay. Yes? Say something.
Yeah, it's working. Sorry, I was just watching.
She was just enjoying the show and letting me know, get me off the hook.
All right.
So we got the hammock set up behind us. We got a good background shot. Does it look good behind you?
Yes, it does.
You may need to keep that up so you can see if any comments come up, because we may answer questions. Yeah, you may have to put it at an angle. Once again, we are at 1620. Is that right, Riley? 1620?
1620.
We've said it like 5 times, so I hope we're right.
We're at 1620. The first person who can come around and find us, we've got a shirt for you. We want to sit down and interview you. Tell us where you're from, what you're doing for Thanksgiving today, who's here from your family. And I know we have people here in the 1600s who I saw on Facebook last week that said, we're going to be in the 1600s.
Yeah, I heard there's like a whole Facebook group for that sort of thing.
Oh, there's about 10 of them, yeah. There's 10 different Facebook groups.
I hope they see this.
And we're going to hand out business cards, yes.
Yeah. If anyone finds us, we're going to hand out these nice business cards.
Oh, we got a nice business card for you, too.
Front and back.
Front and back. Yes, it's got the YouTube page on the back. That's youtube.com/the Fort Wilderness Podcast, of course. So last time we were here, the last episode we did that's up on YouTube, we did a Sights and Sounds episode. Now,
I saw that one. That was pretty interesting.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, good. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
The thing about that now is the first 2 or 3 items on the Sights and Sounds episode are, I don't want to say the word gone, but
they're currently not there.
Yes. They're currently fenced in for your future enjoyment.
Yeah.
That's the playground by the rocking chairs at the Crockett's Tavern.
Yeah, which I don't know what's going to go over there. Are they going to build a new one, you think?
I think it has something to do with the reflections that they're building over there. Clementine Beach is all fenced around right now.
Yeah, it's all roped off.
Now, I was here a month ago for that Sights and Sounds episode, and I was even sitting somewhere at the beginning of the episode where I was like, hi, everybody, do. And there was nothing there but the regular dock.
Right.
And now there's 2 docks out there.
Yeah, so we were over there last night, so it was kind of hard to see, but it looks like they're in the process of building a new dock over there.
Yeah.
We can't tell if it's for any of the marina boats or if it's going to be like for, the back and forth boats that goes to the lodge and the Contemporary not. So
Or will
we're gonna
Wilderness campers get their own dock, and the Reflections people get another dock? Here comes a golf cart whizzing by.
See,
Are you a fan?
And they're not fans of the show. Okay, they
They're
just
not
drove right by.
fans.
That's
see
okay.
that would make
Oh,
sense.
you know who I want to say hi to?
Who?
I've never met her before, but on Facebook and Instagram, her name is the Fort Wilderness Princess. She said nice things about us not so long ago on a blog where she gave out top 10 other wilderness blogs that you should check out. And she said that people should check out ours. She had one comment, though, about it. She says, we don't do it enough. She's right.
That's true.
That's fair.
I can't remember the last time we did a real episode.
No, the last time we did a real episode was when Micah and JT and you and I were at the back of the front of the bike rental place, and we just talked for a while. You were kind of sick that day.
We'll have to
Yeah, that
collab
was an
her.
interesting day.
We'll have to collab with her. Oh, you said that in a very cool way. We'll have to collab with her. I'm not sure if the Fort Wilderness Princess is here for
That'd be neat.
Thanksgiving.
Come find
I can
us.
give
But
her
if you
my
are,
crown.
come on over and sit in the green chair. We got a microphone for you. We sit down and interview you. She's got a really good blog, and she's on Facebook and Instagram a lot, and she has a blog at the Fort Wilderness Princess. She really loves it out here, and that's why I'm interested in everything that she does on her page.
I honestly didn't know we had competition.
Nah,
I don't look at that
She's
sort of thing.
She's way ahead of us. Let me tell you why.
Oh.
Recently, she posted a map and a very breakdown detail of every campsite. It gives you a description of what all of them are.
How long was it?
Yeah, we started to do
no, it's
that.
like a page you go to and you just
Didn't do
scroll
very
through
good.
all of it. She doesn't do like the audio and video shows like we do.
It's a blog,
Yeah,
right?
it's a blog.
Yeah.
It's like
That's cool.
yeah, like I call this the Fort Wilderness Podcast. It's not really. It's a video show. I don't know. What would you even call this thing?
A talk show.
A talk show. Yes,
Fort
welcome to the
Wilderness
Fort
Talk
Wilderness
Show.
Talk Show.
I like that
I should
better.
have called it that. All right, give me the shirt back. That's old. Throw it out.
Yeah, burn it.
Remember, we're at 1620. I know there are a lot of people out there.
Let's see if
who are
anybody's
camping.
commented.
Now, are you on Facebook on my page? Or
Yes,
yours?
I'm
Okay.
on yours.
If you are on my page, I want you to copy the link and share it to the camp. What's the camping Facebook page? Sarah will tell us. It's a very popular camping page. Fort Wilderness Campers.
Beats me.
I think. Well, when you get there, let me know. Go find our live
Okay.
show right now and hit the share button, and that will copy it, and
But-
then we will paste it. You got something, Riley?
When we went to the hotels yesterday, only the Contemporary and the Lodge, because we didn't have a lot of time when we were tired. But at the Contemporary, they have a gingerbread set.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for bringing
This
that
year,
up.
it's
What's that?
it's based off of the what's it called? Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
So
the
I'm sharing
gingerbread
this
house?
to a page.
Okay, sharing it to... No, just copy the link right now, and then I need you to go through Facebook and find the Fort Wilderness Campers page.
But when we
Go
were
to the
at,
magnifying glass and just type in the word camping and see what pops up.
Where?
These kids, they don't know Facebook.
And you don't know Instagram, so it's a
Yes.
yin and yang sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah, Instagram. I wanted to shoot a widescreen video
Here we go.
of the event, but they don't do widescreen live because they want us to be squares. They want us to be squares, and that's what you are, man. You're square.
Actually,
No.
I think it's a rectangle.
Okay. There might actually be a way to do it, but I'm not so sure.
That's not the way a phone goes. You don't hold a phone sideways all the time.
You do
That-
when you want
that's
to see
like holding a
widescreen video.
DS.
Everything's all about advanced technology and widescreens and 4K and 8K and rectangular
depends- it
TVs.
depends who your
Instagram?
audience
No,
is,
they say, and they want you
Okay.
to be like this.
But look at this. They got all this black space over here. So,
Turn it sideways. I dare you
Yeah,
to turn it sideways right
exactly.
now.
but that's
Boom,
the thing.
look
but
at that.
that is not a
Welcome
way it's
to
supposed
widescreen
to go.
television.
and Sarah, I
argue with
see
this
you're
with you.
watching. And Uncle Jim.
There might
There
be a
really
way.
is no
There might
point.
be a way Instagram does it, but that's not why we're here today.
It's funny because I think Facebook actually owns Instagram, so they're covering the market of both up and down and side to side, or
Yes. They're covering
vertical
the
and
market
horizontal.
of boomers and babies. Okay, that covers it.
Maybe.
Dawn and Ray from the camping
Maybe we'll give it to
adventure.
Yeah.
Camping rental adventures from DeLeon Springs is just walking by us right now. They're staying at one of the sites nearby.
Yeah.
And my mom has one of their campers. And if you look right behind me, we haven't met this family yet, but this is also one of Dawn and Ray's campers back here.
them. Yes, they've
And,
been busy.
They are all camping out here. Oh, Ray's actually checking out my mom's, plugging in the hose right now, it looks like. Here comes Dawn right now. Come in and have a seat, Dawn. Dawn's going to visit with us. Come on in. Have a seat.
Take a
I even have a microphone for you. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we are here. Make sure you keep that close to you, because yes, there we go. Because we got all different cameras up here today. One's on Facebook, one's on Facebook, one's on Instagram. So in case anybody's interested, where can they find you guys on Facebook?
I don't know.
What? What kind of business model is that?
Facebook page.
Yes, of course.
You need my daughter over
Your
there.
Facebook page is actually the name of your company, which is
Camper Rental Adventures.
Camper Rental Adventures, and that's the full title is Up to Leon Springs, but Camper Rental Adventures on Facebook, very popular page, because everybody, sometimes you just randomly see somebody like, oh, I think I want to go camping at Disney World, or what do you recommend? And then people start popping up, oh, you need to call Dawn, you need to call Dawn and Ray, this is the place where you need to go. What we're kind of hoping for today is somebody's watching it from one of their campsites.
Yes.
And they're going to come on over, and it's going to be somebody we've never met before, and we're going to give them a shirt and say, thanks for watching.
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah, come on over. So how many different units do you have out here this afternoon?
We have 14 total today.
14
One
total.
going in today, but we have 14.
So one person is coming in today on Thanksgiving Day.
Tonight.
Oh,
I guess
so
they're coming in for the weekend.
so they're coming in for the weekend. They're having Thanksgiving dinner somewhere else, and then they're coming here.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you find a way to copy it?
I found a way to share it to like a bunch of different people.
Okay. You know who I'm talking about? The camp. What's the popular camping Facebook page for Fort Wilderness?
Disney Mouse Campers.
Disney Mouse Campers.
Okay, I just
That
sent
was
it to them.
Okay, thank you. Maybe they'll put that link on
A
their
lot of my
page.
clients are on Disney Mouse Campers.
Yes,
and
Disney Mouse Campers. Tell me about Nancy Spann. Does she have her own Facebook page, or she's just email?
She loves email.
Yes, Nancy
She's like
Spann.
me.
Spann around the world.
Yes, it's like me. It's hard to, when everybody messages you from all kinds of different forums, it's hard to answer everybody because they're coming in from all directions.
Right.
So we try to limit, Nancy tries to limit just to emails. It makes it easier for her.
Yep. Nancy set this up for us. We have 4 campsites. She has yours. She
Yes.
set up for you as well. And do not ask her to book anything for Halloween next year, right? Like, forget it.
You can do Halloween 2021.
Right.
She's booking for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
2021, not 2020, because that's on a Saturday, and that is booked. Forget it.
Halloween's on a Saturday next year?
Yeah, Halloween's on
Nice.
Saturday because we have a leap year coming up, I think, and that's why we're skipping a day.
yay, leap year.
Yeah. So once again, we're in campsite 1620. If you drive around the loop at 1600, if you see the front of our site, you probably just passed us because we're on this side street. So as we're on the back end of the loop, you may actually see us as you are driving right past us, or golf carting past us, or riding your bike right past us, like this woman
Are
is.
you a
Maybe
fan?
she's looking for us.
Are you-
And
Hey,
no,
we're
she's
right
not.
here.
Nope, she's not a fan.
It's probably going to be hard for people if they're looking at their phone and riding their bikes at the same time trying to find us.
Right. We're just hoping, like, you got a message that said Fort Wilderness Podcast is now live.
Yep.
Okay.
And we also only have 2 viewers when we started. So.
when we started. Well, yeah, that's what.
Well,
when we
I just
started.
shared it, so it should be better now.
Once you shared it to Disney Mouse Campers, yeah, maybe that'll get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Can you share it onto my page or no?
Oh yes,
I
thank
might
you.
be
I
able
think
to,
I'm on her page
yeah.
also. Will you share it to her page?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Type in.
I got
camper.
quite a few people looking at my new camper today on my Facebook page. We just
So you
threw
got
some pictures up.
You got the whole range of brand new camper and your first camper.
Yep.
Now remind me, the first time we met you over a year ago, how many campers did you have?
I wanted to go look back and see what I had said at the time. I'm thinking 4 or 5 maybe.
And now you've more than doubled your
on 18,
fleet since then.
18.
Fleet's a good word for that.
18, and I think we're adding about 2 more by the end of this year.
So you've more than 4 times your fleet size. What do you do if they all need to go back home in the same night? Oh, here comes somebody riding by in a golf. Is that one of your customers?
No, but that's I do know them.
No, is it one of our fans? And no, it's not.
They're
Sorry,
gone.
they just drove right by. Unless they're like looking for 1620. Where's 1620? I want that shirt. But we have a lot of people out here today. Most of us all woke up this morning at 7:30 and heard a loud announcement.
Yeah,
the
and
5K
drums.
The 5K race began.
Yes,
I was like, is that a parade? What is going
Wouldn't
on?
it be great if the 5K ran right past us during the show? That's what we should have planned.
It was
should have been out
like
there and
7:30
right
though.
by.
It was pretty early.
People on their phone like, I see myself. I'm on the show. So yeah, the 5K ran by today. I'm sure that's over by now.
They have all kinds of activities. I heard arts and crafts.
Yeah, I took a picture of it on my phone, but my phone's recording the show right now. But yeah, I had a whole list of activities. Speaking of activities, Riley, you want to tell us, today is the 28th?
8th?
All right, Riley.
28th.
Riley's got the movie list for 28, 29, and 30. If you want to
yes.
let us know what movie's playing tonight here at the Chippendale.
On the 28th is Toy Story.
The original.
Nice.
Toy Story the original, yes, from 1995, one of our favorites.
Oh, and before we get
That's
started,
amazing.
Go ahead.
we are so close to the movie screen that we can actually hear it from here.
Oh, it was loud, yeah.
Yeah, last
very
night I
loud.
think they were watching Bolt, so we heard them like talking about dogs and stuff, and all the way from over here, I think.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny.
It was pretty loud, yes.
Yeah.
And then what do we have for tomorrow night, Riley?
On the 29th is Dumbo, the 2019 version.
Oh,
which
that's the brand new one that
we
just came
haven't
out.
seen
We
that
haven't
yet.
seen that. And you said
Yeah.
that's tomorrow night?
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind going to see that
Didn't
because
Tim
Yeah.
Burton direct that
Meet
one?
us
yes, Tim Burton directed.
Yeah, it
Danny
looks like
DeVito was in it, and it was in theaters over the summer, maybe.
I think so, yeah.
So now it's out. Oh, okay. You tell us what the next movie is, then I got a new topic to talk about.
The 30th is Descendants 3, which I also haven't seen.
Descendants 3.
That
They're
was
going to
what-
do a marathon and do 1 and 2 and 3, but no.
They might have earlier. Nope. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of those Disney Channel originals,
Originals, yes. So, Dawn, while I think of it, what is the next big event or holiday that's keeping your company busy?
I know we have a couple. I'm imagining the Christmas. Pre-Christmas parties.
Yes, which
are
if you
coming
look
in.
around, apparently has already started.
Yes.
If you look
Yeah,
around
lots of
here.
decorations out there. We've
Yes.
seen.
So there's weekends of different groups coming in, and they have their family Christmas parties
Yeah.
prior to Christmas.
Yeah,
So next weekend's a big weekend for us.
yeah, and I imagine New Year's as well.
And New Year's is pretty big, and then it goes right into the marathon week
Yeah.
and the
Oh, that's
Valentine's
always
Day.
the marathon
and-
weeks are
yeah.
always so cold. I had to shoot
Yeah.
video for it one time at the TV station I worked at, and to be here at like 4 in the morning or whatever, it was freezing cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
They always end up to be freezing. That's a February thing,
I
right?
think they start off with lots of layers, and by the end of the race,
Yeah,
they
they're
have
just-
no
just clothes
clothes.
laying on the floor,
They
yeah.
have clothes
Nice.
everywhere.
Yeah, it is kind of nice.
Here in
Wow.
Florida, we get humidity
Yeah.
and heat and rain.
Did
That's
we have
it.
one more movie? Did we after Descendants, or is that it? Because there's no
No.
31st, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, after that
Sunday's
is December.
1st.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Sunday's December 1st, and we don't have that list. Nobody's allowed to have that list until actually
Yeah.
December 1st. That's the way they
See,
do
now that Disney Plus has come out and we have basically every movie ever, I wonder if like they get to use that for all their
Chippendale
things.
movie night.
Yeah.
I would think so, right? They probably have a Disney Plus account. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
And they just play whatever they want, or they could play like The Mandalorian on the big screen. Oh, that's the
Ooh.
new show. That would be very
Comes
cool.
out Friday.
Yeah, that's
Next
right.
what are we at?
That's
Up-
tomorrow. That comes out. The new episode of
yeah.
The Mandalorian comes out tomorrow, and the Disney Imagineering documentary that we love right now.
Where,
It's really, really
what
good.
years are we at in the documentary right now?
We just finished with the Michael Eisner years, so it's probably going to get into the Bob Iger years now. Possibly. They may go into the in-between time as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. So, Dawn, you got all your fleet out here right now, but you managed to have one for yourself to enjoy Thanksgiving out here.
We did.
And what are your plans for today?
It's just my husband and I and my daughter and her fiance, and we're cooking over there and sitting by the canal. Beautiful spot we have.
Yeah.
Your,
16, 15 maybe.
Your daughter and her fiance, I see them on your page a lot.
Yes.
They do the live videos sometimes.
Yes.
Even from golf carts, I've seen them. That's so great that you guys are doing that.
Oh, that'd
You
be
guys
fun.
are doing what I want to be doing, which is just living here full time and shooting videos and doing shows. So I get jealous when I'm at work and I see him like in the golf cart, like, hey, here's what's going on today. Like, oh man, that's what I want to be doing. But
Well, that's
this,
why we're here.
yeah, that's why we're here right now. And
Yes.
once again, we're in
need to go
1620. Did I say that right?
Yep.
16.
We're in 1620 in the loop here. The first person who sees our show live and comes on over,
Well-
come on over to get a shirt, and we get to sit down and interview somebody we've never met before.
You also get this card.
Oh yes, I got my business
Yeah.
cards. We'll definitely make sure to hand
Well,
them out.
shouldn't we give it to Dawn?
Yes, the
Oh,
business card. I
yeah.
think she's got.
No, not the shirt. I
think she got her
did
business
it.
cards. We
Yeah.
may have handed them out last time.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
we get our shirts through T Public. So if you're ever looking
Yes.
for Fort Wilderness T-shirts, this is just one example of one color shirt. There's like 20
I like
different
the
shirts.
colors.
Plus, you can
Yeah.
do tote bags and pillowcases and phone cases. Oh, I have a phone
Stickers.
case, but I can't show it to you because it's recording Facebook right now. But that's all on T Public. Just do a search for the Fort Wilderness Podcast. Here comes somebody driving around in their golf cart. Maybe they're a fan of the show.
Are you a fan?
And no,
Some
they're not.
cool
Sorry.
wheels.
They're
You
not,
see
not
that?
us. They're all decorated, yeah. So I imagine after tonight it will officially be Christmas holiday here, even though
Definitely.
it's already started. Some of the last night just walking around, just everything is all decorated and beautiful right now. That corner lot that always does haunted house, and then the Christmas decorations was just amazing. Last year we were here for Halloween, and we stayed at a cabin, and we recorded what was the big haunted house section, probably for the last time because they weren't allowed to put it up to that capacity this year. It's just something about you can't build structures. And I understand it. Disney's probably like, yeah, what if one of these structures fell on somebody, and then whose fault would that be?
What do you do?
Disney's fault. So I get that, but it still seemed like it was pretty popular out here. Were you out here at all during Halloween?
We were right across the street from them.
Did you do any walking around, or you kind of just stayed put and handed out candy? Or
we handed out candy, and then my daughter and I did loop around. They had a lot of after-hour parties going on.
You should have. For every piece of candy you put in a bag, you should have put one of your business cards in there and just sneak it right in there. What's this? Oh, camping. See?
We could have done that.
It was fun. The Haunted Mansion, they didn't do the walkthrough, but they did do shadow boxes. Which
I saw
nice.
The shadow boxes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. But we did the walkthrough last year, and we put that on. That's one of our older episodes. Well, so impressive what they did. And then come to find out, my sister Sarah, she went to high school with the girl who builds that every year. She just kind of realized it on Facebook last year. It's somebody from South Florida that she knew. So, they didn't get to do it. Oh, here we go. Now we got a golf cart with 4 people. And no, they're not fans of the show. Sorry about that. That's one of those big 6-seater golf carts. Do you guys ever rent those?
We have one in our fleet, and actually it's in this loop, and it keeps looping around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the blue one, right? Yeah, I saw you pull it up, and I was like, is that for us? Like, whoa!
Yeah, we rented one from you guys. Thank you. That's great. We've already used it, all yesterday and last night. And it's easy to run up to the parking lot when you forget something and leave in the car, like I did twice yesterday. So I'm glad to have a golf cart.
Every holiday we go camping, we always run out of golf carts, and I don't get a golf cart.
Yeah, it's amazing you even got a place
camper,
to sleep this week. Yeah. You got them all out here. Yeah, you got a beautiful spot by the lake in the 1600s. When you first turn in, it's the 16, 17, 18, and 1900s are all on the same turn. You come into the 1600s here, and you loop around to the back. We back up to the canal here, and that canal goes all the way back to where you rent the boats.
Yeah, I was looking at the canal the other day because we were looking around and stuff like that, and I can't remember, do people still canoe and kayak back there?
Yeah, they do, but as you reach a certain point here where you have to stop, they put like the buoys up there where you can't go past.
I did see that.
Can you fish in there?
Yeah, I saw someone earlier.
You're allowed to fish in the main lake, I believe, but other than that, I'm not sure. If you are allowed to or not.
Yeah, Disney is very against fishing.
Well, no, they want you to fish in designated areas because of wildlife.
Because sometimes there's more fish than they can handle.
When you fish in the designated areas, you're safe from anything grabbing you, and they don't want that to happen. Yeah. So once again, we're at 1620. One of the guys here, it was this nice gentleman here. He's cleaning up campsites.
Yeah.
He asked me if I had my Wheaties today, and I was like, yeah, I had some breakfast. I'm feeling good. He says, Can you help me? His little blowing machine thing, the oil thing was twisted so tight he couldn't open it. I was like, I'm glad to help you out. And it was really on there tight.
He used your pinky.
No, it was really on there tight.
Yeah,
he was right.
He reminded me of that one guy from Twin Peaks. What did he say? I know you, with the thumbs up.
Oh, that's what he reminds you of, the old man from the, wow, that's a deep cut right there. That's the old man from Twin Peaks, the maitre d' who worked at the hotel.
Yeah, is that his name?
His name was, he never gave his name, really.
Okay. That's what I thought.
But, when you use that blower all day, your hands, they kind of shake. And then when you have to try and grip and twist, you can't do it. So he just needed a little assistance. So I was happy to do that.
We call him Al. So
Al?
I'm not sure if his name is Al.
Yeah, his name he did have Al on his name tag. Thank you.
We do call him Al.
Someday when I retire.
He said he was from Vermont.
Someday when I retire, I'm going to work out here. I don't know if I'm going to be blowing leaves or running the movie theater or something, but I just want to come out here and work here. Clean campsites.
You already did a movie theater job.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I can say. I have experience in movie theaters.
Can you imagine?
I just want to be, when I'm retired, come and work at the Chippendale thing and turn on the lights or run the projector, even though they don't do a projector anymore. It's all just, it's a different projector. It's not like there's film running in it. They used to have film, like at a movie theater when they did Chippendale. And then one day they said it got hit by lightning. This is a long time ago, like in the 90s. And then I think that's right after they started to switch to just like the projector that projects from some sort of item like a laptop or a
Can you imagine if all of us all at once, like everyone in the Miles family, we all tried to get a job here at the same time? We had like our own Miles monarchy.
Oh, that'd be so great. Carpooling would be easy. No, we just rent from Dawn and we just live here.
Yeah.
That is so great.
That would be awesome.
All right, so what did you do last night, Riley? Tell us about where we went last night or what we did.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to tell you? Because I remember.
Well, Reese, we did something awesome. We tied a string.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We tied a string to the back of my mom's bike. And we tied the other end to the handle of my
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin. We may have somebody who has
are you a
seen
fan?
us and seen our show. Is this true?
Maybe.
Yes?
Maybe.
Yes.
This might be the first
Happy
person.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
How
We
are
are doing a
you?
live show. Did you happen to see us online at all?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see you.
Oh.
I
we're-
just heard through the grapevine
Yes, we're doing
that you guys are doing some fun
Yeah.
stuff over here.
We are doing a Facebook Live show right now and Instagram
Yeah.
Live to all of our fans on the Fort Wilderness podcast.
I'll back up over here.
So yes, if you find us ever on YouTube or Facebook, we have a show called the Fort Wilderness Podcast, and we're just doing the show live today.
How awesome is that?
We were just hoping we'd see somebody who saw it on their phone and they was going to come over and visit with us. And I thought for a second, oh, maybe she saw us on there. No, she didn't see us. She just came over to visit. That was nice.
I am seeing them right now.
See, this is one of our neighbors. She's actually, you're actually like next door to my sister and my brother-in-law, Sarah and Chewy. You guys are next door there. You're staying for Thanksgiving today,
We are.
and you're staying for a couple of more days.
Because tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
What are your plans for your birthday?
Same as they are today.
Very
to
good.
Relax and have fun.
Nice.
You going to visit any parks while you're here, or just visiting campgrounds?
Just the campgrounds this trip. Well, if my daughter has anything to say about it, we might hit Epcot.
I feel the same way. We usually, when we're here, we like to just stay here and do stuff around here.
There's so much to do.
There's no reason to go to the parks when you're here. Yeah, very, very good. This look like those Disney. Are those the Disney shoes?
They're not.
No.
Those colors remind me of something from Epcot. I was going to see for a second. 'Cause
No.
sometimes they have shoes based on the different theme parks.
It looks like
Those were like a
umbrella
limited
lights.
edition thing.
Yeah, I thought they looked like Electric Umbrella. But
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. If my daughter was here, she would have the limited edition everything.
Yes.
That's Disney.
So she's not here for Thanksgiving?
She's here. She's at our cousin's place.
Oh,
they're
okay.
They're in a different loop.
Oh, they're in a different loop, but they are here. Okay, all right, that's good. Maybe she's watching us right now. No, she's not.
Maybe.
watching.
Oh, she could be.
She's not watching.
Let's check
She
our
might
viewer
be.
count.
You never know.
A little bit there. Oh,
Speaking
there's my
of
dad in the
Electric
background.
Umbrella,
Yes.
the other day Reese,
Oh, that's right.
we went on a wild goose chase hearing that on a Disney website that Electric Umbrella was closing.
Yeah, it's not. Welcome. You can see you in the background there. Welcome to the Fort Wilderness Podcast. We're live on Facebook right now.
Hey, we got a hello from 1601. That is in our loop.
Okay, that's somebody at 1601. If you come over here.
Do you want me to go get him? Please.
No, they
come
need to
here.
come to us.
He's
They
driving
get, they get
away.
the shirt we're giving away. If anybody sees us
I'll interview
online.
you.
Oh, see, you didn't tell us that. I had to see on my Facebook. Wait a minute.
Well,
hold
yeah,
on.
we need somebody
I'm pulling
who.
you up on Facebook.
Hold on, I'm.
drink to get over here.
Yes. We were hoping the first
2018.
person who sees our show comes over and visits us and gets the shirt. We're like, we want somebody to say, "Hey, I saw your show," and we're coming over.
Yes.
I just wanted to be on your show.
Well, come on over here. You can stand right there.
Would you
next
like
to
us
the
to-
TV? So somebody from 1601.
Yeah, he's actually driving our golf cart.
Oh, 1601 is
I
one
saw
of
him
your
this
customers
morning.
as well. Very
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anthony
Well, he
Goldberg.
is. Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Goldberg, you said?
Yes.
Please.
Anthony Goldberg is 1601.
Yeah.
If you come over here, you could be the one who said, "I saw your show, and I want to come over and get the shirt." Plus, we want to sit down and interview you. Tell us who you are, where you're
Yeah.
from, how long you're here for.
Your Thanksgiving stories,
Yes.
all that fun.
Okay, so we were talking about we went to the two different hotels. We went to Contemporary last night. What did you see there?
I'm trying to find live. I don't know where it was.
There was a gingerbread house thing.
Oh yeah.
It was based off of Sleeping Beauty.
No, it was Cinderella.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Cinderella.
Because there were the three fairy godmothers.
I thought there was only one.
No, it was the blue.
We can argue about this later, but
Yes, we will.
anyway, there was a gingerbread house there, and we went to the little store that they have there, and I don't think you guys got anything, but it was the chocolate chip pecan cookie. That was pretty good. I know this isn't a food review, but it was pretty good, and I would recommend it.
Here comes a golf cart. Maybe they're fans of the show.
Are you 1601?
Nope, that's not that.
16.
Oh, there you go.
1601 could be in walking distance. I mean, that's like right there.
Yeah, we might be able to see
Please.
them.
Graham and Grandpa are in 1610, right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, they are.
Hey, we're over here. 1601.
Come for us.
Here comes another golf cart.
Are you 1601, sir?
No.
1601? You 1601?
Where are you?
Yeah. Well, that's all right. If 1601 wants to walk on
1601, please come
over,
here.
that's good. Any other comments that you saw on there?
I saw a couple like
Yeah, tell me. Read the comments whenever you see them. Keep them come up
If you
there.
guys are here, come
so
on over.
I
You get a
have-
free shirt.
She found us. Yay!
Nice. So I
Well, have
have
fun. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, look at that. You even heard your own voice there.
Michael says, "Where are you broadcasting from?" So I wrote that we're come visit at 1620.
1620.
We have Patricia says, "I would stop by, but I'm in Wisconsin."
Oh, sorry, Patricia.
Yeah, sorry about
Thanks
that.
for watching, though.
Or a couple states.
The weather's beautiful today, by the way. Here.
And then-
It's just under 80 degrees.
Yeah.
A light breeze. Any other comments?
Yeah. April Rose says, "Hi, Art and Dawn."
Oh, April. Now I haven't.
I've seen her a
before, but
lot.
You've met April before.
Yeah,
haven't
April
you?
will be here next week.
Oh, okay.
For
She,
about 2
she
months.
posted something yesterday on Facebook, like everybody put up your pictures, and so I put
Yeah.
up pictures.
Yep.
And
that's
yeah.
it for now.
She's the administrator on one of the pages,
Disney
right?
Mouse Campers.
Disney Mouse Campers.
Yep.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
sent
that's
that
the
to
big one.
them.
That's the big page, yeah. Disney Mouse
Anthony,
Campers.
come on.
Cindy, Sarah told me about Disney Mouse Campers page when we first started doing this, and then I got connected with them, who connected me with these other people, and now there's like 10 different pages. But Disney Mouse Campers is kind of like the headquarters of, if you want to know what's going on here at Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
Yep.
I follow them. You should.
See, you can hear the echo in the background. There's the speaker system from the pool. You think?
I think so.
Chippendale.
It's like across the bridge, or it's a little way down from here and then across the bridge. So
When
it's
did the
pretty
race
loud.
start today? Do we know?
I think they do start
never
right
heard.
off that Meadows recreation area.
Okay, yeah.
They used to start it over near behind the.
I'm feeling the burn
restaurant.
today. I got the
Restaurant.
sun on my back today.
I
I
wonder
feel
if
it.
Anthony's just walking around looking for
Oh, also,
Please.
my sister Sarah, she got us all these shirts.
I saw that.
We're all
Oh,
wearing
yeah,
the Happy
we're all
Thanksgiving
matching.
shirts.
Yes.
So we got 10 of these shirts for the 10 family members. I got the yellow one. Happy Thanksgiving, it
10,
says on
wow.
there.
They're very nice.
Yeah, she made those.
I didn't
she
realize
got
there was
those
10 of
made
us.
for us, and everybody's got them on.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for 1601 to stop on by.
Anthony
There he
Goldberg.
comes.
Oh.
Is he gonna
This
stop?
is your golf cart, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it just went by on camera too, I bet.
Oh, is that him?
Anthony.
Could that be?
Wait, oh, this is your golf cart from 1601?
Please.
I think I see him. Oh my gosh, this
my
is the
gosh,
real,
yes.
this is the real one.
I
Would that be all right if we let
he's
him
a
sit there and we can
fan.
interview him?
honestly
Dawn,
didn't
thank
think
you
this was
so
gonna
much
happen.
for setting
I gotta admit.
My mom and dad have a great trailer for this week. Thank you so much.
We are not being sponsored by her.
This is it. This is the first time somebody saw our show
Yes.
and walked over live
Anthony,
and was
please.
interviewed.
It's-
Oh, they brought
it's
two
pretty
over.
great.
Come on over. Yay. Oh, the UCF. Yes.
Oh, boy.
UCF golf cart just went by. Thank you so much, Dawn, and have a great Thanksgiving. And don't forget to check out Camping
Yeah, you guys want
Rental
to come over and talk for a little bit?
Adventures. Come on over. Come on and have a seat.
Come on.
All right.
We knew somebody would find us live,
Yeah.
and we have a
were
shirt for
hoping.
you. This is for the first person who finds us today, so we have a shirt for you. Come on over and have a
I'm
seat.
1601.
1601. Yay!
Anthony.
There you go.
Here, you come on over behind him there because I think it cuts off right on his left shoulder. So yeah, stand between the two of them. Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Fort Wilderness
Hi.
Podcast. Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Anthony Goldberg. This is my daughter Brooke. We're from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. Very good. And how many days are you here for?
Got here yesterday and leaving Monday.
Yep, that sounds like what we're doing. We got here yesterday. We're leaving Sunday, and we're going to have kind of like a big outdoor Thanksgiving here. You doing the same?
No, I think we're just going to go up to the
Oh, the
Restaurant.
restaurant
Yeah.
up there?
the restaurant down there, the boats down there.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Boy, did you need to get a reservation for that, or is that kind of just walk on?
No, the wife got a reservation.
Good.
Nice.
You almost need to get a
Yep.
reservation for that
Yeah,
before
yeah.
this campsite. I mean, that's how
we-
big. Yeah.
We tried to get Liberty Tree Tavern, but there was nothing. So
Yeah, it was pretty.
next
busy.
best thing is the
And
Fort
what-
Wilderness.
You guys are using one of the campers?
No, we have our own camper.
Oh, you're using their golf
But
cart from Dawn. Okay.
my brother-in-law rented a camper from Dawn
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, so you have other
and a golf
family
cart.
here.
Yes.
So you have
yes.
two campsites?
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
And then how many times in the past have you been here to Fort Wilderness?
About 5 times maybe?
4 or 5 times as a family. But I used to come when I was a little kid with the Boy
That's what I
Scouts.
was wondering. Exactly.
Yep.
That's how I started. We used to go to the
Yep.
group campsite.
Uh-huh.
Cherokee. No, it's called Creekside Meadow. Creekside Meadow is the group campsites, and while I think of it, we haven't looked yet. But usually the teepees are set up at Creekside Meadow, every year.
Yeah.
They come and they set up the teepees. This group that comes every year at Thanksgiving. So they're like full-size teepees. They're not playing around. They're like the real legitimate teepees. Wow. And they do their Thanksgiving dinner here like the Indians. And it's just beautiful. We did that when you were little and we saw them, and they come here every year. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time when we saw them, but we do really have to go check it out.
But that's at Creekside Meadow, where I used to do Boy Scout camping here. We did it a few times as a Boy Scout camping trip, and then they turned it into a family Scout camping trip.
Yeah.
And that's where I just fell in love with it, because we'd come here, we'd go camping. I was like right at that age where I could go out at night with my friends and just go explore Fort Wilderness, or get the boat to the Contemporary and ride the monorails. And I was like their age, 10, 11, 12, 13. But were you Scouts in South Florida?
Yeah.
You said
Dade
Miami?
County. Yeah, Miami-Dade.
We were in South Florida as well. We were, what was the name of our council? Gulfstream Council in South Florida, Palm Beach area. And we'd come up here. We do once a year, usually in February. Our first February here was in, I want to say 1981 or 82. And it was like 29 degrees. We all froze in our tents, but the restrooms were heated. That's what I remember from the trip. So you'd
I
come
remember
down.
before I was in Boy Scouts, my dad started the troop, and my brother was in it, and we came up here, and I forget what year, but it was freezing because that year, me, my mom, and my sister stayed in the van that my dad had.
Mm-hmm.
And
gosh, you could have been up here the same year as us if it was 81 or 82.
Cold, yeah, it was cold as heck, boy.
And that was right at the time they stopped running the train, too, I think, Reese. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think we just missed that. I have this memory that I rode the train, but I think I've made that up in my head. I never really did ride the train.
Here in Fort Wilderness.
A lot of places where you see sidewalks, they used to have trains in here. So they stopped it right around 81 or 82. So I don't think I ever rode the train. I think it's all in my head.
Well, yeah. I don't know. We talked to the podcast guys, the Retro Disney World podcast recently, and at the Retro Magic event, and I thought they said that it actually ran longer than most people believe.
Maybe it ran longer, like unofficially ran. Like you have cold openings, they had a cold closing,
right,
and it ran for a little while.
Right, so I think, I don't know, I thought I remember you saying that it was like in the couple month period where it's like some people thought it was closed, but it was actually open. So you might have actually remembered it, you just don't know.
Oh, okay, we did talk about that. Have you seen the show on your Facebook page? To make sure you. Okay, so
yeah, I said Chewy was watching.
Sarah was just handing me a message. We talked about our shirts earlier. We got these at Custom Wreath Centerpieces and Holiday Decor.
We made our nice shirts.
And they have an Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Gmail, and Etsy page. And most of those are at Wreaths by GE Designs. Oh, yeah, and there's the hashtag Great Embellishments is the hashtag. But vinyl, decals, gifts, and shirts. So they made us the shirts, which were a really good price, weren't they, Sarah?
Yeah, we supplied our own shirts. And
You
they did the logo.
give them the shirts, they give them to you for like less than $10. Yeah, let's say $10 or less. It was pretty good. But I want to go back. You were talking about Creekside Meadow and camping. When you came here with the Boy Scouts, like what size group did you guys bring with you usually? So our whole troop would go, and we'd have 20, 30.
I want to say we had like 20 kids in the group, and then their families also.
That's what it was, yeah. And and when it was us, we'd take up almost the entire place. Back when you could probably just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, can we come this weekend?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." Now you got to book a year in advance when you want to come here.
Exactly.
But my favorite memory is just the big bonfires we would have at night, because they had the what are they called, the what? Yeah, the kettles, the cast iron kettles, where you could sit around the campfire. Something you can't really do here. You have to have
can't do that no more.
But they still have the kettles at the group campsite at Creekside Meadow. It's still my favorite place to be. Just get in a tent and go to the group sites. And if you want to do the group thing, you have to have a minimum of 20 per site, which is not a problem when you're in a Boy Scout troop.
Right.
So we did that. So what year do you think, kind of what years that was you did those? Early 80s, mid 80s?
I would say early 80s, because I was probably 9, 10 years old.
Yeah. So you may have been here that first February when it was 29 degrees in 81 or 82.
And
I can't remember exactly what year it was. But that was our first experience here. But just going out at night, and the boats and the monorails used to be just run so much longer at night, past 1 a.m., and we could just stumble back into camp that late after being at the Contemporary. basement arcade, which was called
Fiesta Fun
the
Center.
Fiesta Fun Center, which is now on the 4th floor in a very, very smaller capacity, for sure. But it used to be down at the basement. I call it the basement because you had to go down a ramp. It's where the Wave is now, the restaurant.
Anytime you call it the basement, I picture of like some sort of secret room at the White House where there's a bowling alley or something.
Well, it was just like there was the floor where you checked in, but then you go down this ramp, and suddenly there's this arcade and cafeteria. And the arcade was huge. It took up so much space. There were so many great things, and then you just hop on a boat and come back to camp that night. So you and I, very similar. Like, we did it as a kid, and now we've kind of taken it to our next generation of campers to let them know how much we love this. We took it a step further and started a whole podcast.
I see that.
Yes. How's it going so far? The show's
Now
going.
that you're on our podcast, do you have any stories?
Yes, yeah.
Fort Wilderness.
Any Fort Wilderness stories over the years that stand out in your mind that you've been here for holidays or anything?
No, actually, this is my first holiday at the fort.
Nice.
It's hard to book the holidays, so
Yeah.
it's good that you got it.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah.
And we were lucky. We had a good person to get hooked up with, and thank goodness we had a camper. But my brother-in-law rented a camper from Dawn.
Just come at least.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
And now probably the craziest memory I have is when it was freezing cold, and my dad had like I said, a van, and he had an electric heater inside, and my mom was freaking out that the van was going to catch on fire with us
The heater was on.
and everything else. So, but that's probably the craziest story I got.
Yeah, and that was early 80s, and definitely around 81 or 82. So you may have been here that same February that we were here, and it was pretty cold. We took up, maybe we didn't even take up. When you go to Creekside, there's 4 giant sites. In each of the 4 sites, you're allowed to do a minimum of 20 people, but maybe we didn't take up all of it because there were other scout troops there at the time. We could have been here at the exact same time. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and look at the pictures.
I think about that sort of thing.
What was your troop number?
654.
654 from Miami?
Yep.
We were 132.
Out of Kettle Ridge.
Kettle Ridge. Did you make it out to any of the jamborees?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Based on what you're telling me,
I don't have too many memories.
I'm going to say you went to the National Jamboree in Fort A.P. Hill, Virginia in 1985.
No.
89.
Nope.
89?
No, we didn't really go out of the state like that, though.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like the big jamboree.
No, the local jamborees. I'm sorry.
The camporees and the jamborees.
Yeah,
okay. I got you.
Maybe
we may have been at some of the bigger camporees then, too, like the ones in the state of Florida. And how long were you in Scouts for?
Now you're putting me on the spot. Probably like 5-6 years.
Yeah, very good. And how far were you able to achieve to?
Next question.
Oh, okay. Well, you enjoyed the camping, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You enjoyed the camping. That's very, very good. So what are your plans for the rest of today? Dinner?
Go to that storybook.
Go fix another cocktail.
Yes.
And I brought the TV out, put it on the side of the trailer, and we're
football.
Just turn on the dog show, right?
That's right. Dog show was on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just on.
It's on
right
right
over
now.
to our logo thing, but yeah, dog show's on, and then maybe some football later today. Cowboys versus
Lions are playing already.
Cowboys versus Lions.
Bears and Lions.
Bears and Lions. All right. The Cowboys maybe have a later
my.
game today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. South Florida, Miami. Dolphin fan? Next question.
Next question.
Yes, we brought our Dolphin. You can see behind us on the Facebook camera. Way in the back, our Dolphin helmet is back there. That's Sarah and Chewy's. Mine's up front on the other side. So if you are still driving around looking for us, we're near the Dolphin helmets. If you're still looking for our site. However, we're giving away our shirt to our first guest to walk up here live. If you want to come around and grab that shirt, that's yours.
Yeah.
No,
For the Fort Wilderness podcast? No, that was the whole point of today's live episode. Yeah.
Okay, baby. You can...
No, if you didn't
We
take
got to
it,
give it to somebody.
I'd be very sad if you didn't take that. So there you go. That's our
Congratulations.
our shirt. You can find our shirts at tpublic.com and do a search for the Fort Wilderness podcast.
Good deal.
So yeah,
Well,
that's
very
where we
nice
are. You can
meeting
find us
y'all.
on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, and we hope to see you again here. And maybe one day we'll be back at the group campsites in some cold weather
There
together.
we go.
Camp Sawyer?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got a story for there.
Okay, Camp Sawyer.
There we go.
I got a story for there.
All right.
Went down there one weekend, and we set the tent up, just me, my dad, and a couple other fathers and sons, you know. And I went to sleep, he went to sleep. I don't know, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and I see a flashlight coming inside the tent, you know, like looking at the tent. Well, it was raining so hard, and my dad was getting wet, so he abandoned the tent, went in the truck, and every hour or so he would
Just check on you.
check on me with the flashlight.
Make sure you weren't floating.
Had about 4 or 5 inches of water floating in the tent. There's my socks floating around and everything.
Were you on an air mattress?
No, just like a cot, you know,
Right.
like foldable cots, whatever.
So the cot was slightly off the ground, so the water
Yeah,
hadn't
exactly.
hit you yet?
Didn't get me, but it was getting all my clothes and everything.
That's what your dad was checking on, just making sure you weren't in the water
He
yet.
abandoned me and went in the truck, though.
Did he wake you up?
No. And that's what I said in the morning. Why didn't you wake me up to go in the truck? Oh, you were sleeping too comfortable. I didn't want to wake you up.
Never wake a sleeping
Thanks,
child.
Dad.
Never wake a sleeping child, even if they're flooded.
Oh, is
yeah.
this somebody else?
So
Are you
that's
a fan?
that's
Somebody
my.
else is finding us? You want to come over and say hi? Maybe friends of the show? Or they're just waving at us like, why are they talking into microphones at the campsite? Yeah, he just drove by. He was like, those people look strange. We're not going to stop.
Dad, there's a squirrel.
Oh boy, the squirrels
There's
were
a
everywhere.
lot of them around.
I didn't zip up the tent right away, and there was one right outside the door, and I was like, oh, we got to keep it zipped up because squirrels were
They don't get
they're in your golf cart.
driving
You got the
around.
nice 6-seater golf cart.
Actually, that's Dawn's
yeah,
golf
that's
cart.
Dawn's golf cart. It's
Yep.
beautiful too.
Yeah, it's a nice light blue.
You've been doing a little been some traveling in the golf cart.
We go around,
Yeah.
playing around.
Are you allowed to drive it?
Me?
Yeah. Okay, that was the correct answer. That's right. You must be. What age must you be, Reese?
Supposed to be 16.
Supposed to be 16.
Let's not talk about my history with golf carts at the moment.
Reese kind of learned how to drive through golf karting here. And
I didn't hit anybody, so
No.
I'm doing okay.
All those charges were dropped.
Well,
Yeah.
She knows how to drive because we have one at home.
Oh,
so
very
she
good.
drives it around the
Nice.
So
neighborhood
you
at home.
could. You could if you wanted to, yes.
Legally, no, but
Right.
yes, she could.
So, coming from Miami, tell us your names again.
Anthony Goldberg.
Anthony Goldberg and Brooke, coming all the way from Miami. How was your drive up here? Traffic?
Not too bad.
It wasn't too bad for us
We
either.
left
live here.
at 5:30 yesterday morning and got up here at 10:45.
And when you arrived, your site probably wasn't ready yet, but
Nope.
you just kind of hung out and...
We were in the hitching area. That's where they put us.
Yeah.
And at 12:15, I got the text that our site was ready. So
Excellent.
there you go.
Nice.
Here comes somebody else. Oh, no, that's Al.
That's a maintenance man.
That's Al, a maintenance guy again, yeah.
Wow.
He comes out and he kind of blows out the sites. And this one's been empty for a couple of hours now. That's
Yeah.
a good site to have.
Riley and I were playing badminton over
Because
there.
it backs up to the lake and you could put your tarp and your tent back there up near the water in the grassy area.
Go fishing, maybe.
Yes,
Yeah, somebody was
or
fishing there
canoeing.
yesterday.
You can go canoe right by there. Well, thank you guys very much.
thank
I know
you.
You're on vacation. You don't have to sit here and talk to us all day. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear your camping
So,
stories.
Great meeting y'all.
Great to meet you
thank
all
you for
too.
coming.
And you can find us on the YouTube, and you will find this episode up right now live on the Facebook page.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you all.
Visitors from Miami and saw the show. From 1601, the Goldberg family.
Yeah.
I'll take this down. We don't
I honestly didn't think anybody was going to come. I got to be honest.
You didn't think anybody was going to come? How dare you?
I wasn't sure. I really wasn't
We're very
sure.
popular. How could you say that?
We're moderately popular.
How dare you?
Well,
No,
let's
we're
see if
very-
anybody else has
Yes,
been.
Reese is going to read the comments
Oh, yeah.
from the
anything else.
Facebook page. See if anybody else is saying hi and what our numbers are.
Nope, doesn't look like.
It's
Let
in
me.
the upper left-hand corner, like refresh.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was us.
She's going to refresh the page and see if anybody... I'm burning up. I got the sun on my back today.
Cindy says, not our Cindy. I'll be there in January and I can't wait. I've already requested my favorite spot. Aw, that's nice.
January, nice and chilly.
Yeah, I already.
That's Michael. This Michael right here?
No.
Oh, okay. So no other comments right now?
Nope.
All
Not
right.
much.
Well, we did what we wanted to succeed with, which was have somebody watch the show
Yeah.
and then walk over. and
Actually,
what's that?
well, this is a little thing, but anyway, I think this could be a cute little tradition.
Go ahead.
So yesterday and into today, Riley and I we were walking around, and I believe it was site 1618. Actually, I think it's where Dawn is right now. It's 1618. There,
1618,
yeah,
yes, that's right.
There is a screwdriver completely lodged into a tree.
And for all we know, it's been there for years.
Yeah, and all three of us tried to pull it out, so it's a sword and the stone kind of thing. Like, there is only one person that can pull this screwdriver out of this tree.
I got
And I know it's not that big of a deal, but I think it's kind of crazy, like the lawnmower tree thing.
The lawnmower tree. There was a tree here for years.
Yeah, right.
It had been probably 100 years if you look at it online. Just do a Google search for lawnmower tree Fort Wilderness. There was an old push mower, metal one, that got rested against a tree in the 1800s, and the tree
Yeah.
grew around it.
From what I heard, I remember it was like It was like a push mower, like you push and the little pedals go,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
I never remember seeing it in person.
No, I did one time. At one point the tree was cut, but they still left it there. But then they said it was kind of rotting away and they had to take it away. But
Yeah.
just do lawnmower Fort Wilderness and you'll see the old
Right.
pictures of it.
So 1618 and loop in the 1600s. There's a screwdriver in the tree. I think that's going to be our new lawnmower tree because
that's
that
the
screwdriver's not going anywhere.
So what are we calling it? Instead of sword in the stone, it's
Screwdriver in the oak?
tree. Screwdriver in the tree. It's 1618. Is that
Screwdriver
what
in
you
the
said?
See, because your name is Arthur, I thought you could get it. Because
Right.
Arthur's the
Arthur
only
was the
one
one.
that could lift
But I went up
that
to it.
thing.
Is that how the story went?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
He
No,
lifted the
so
sword out of
I
the
was not
stone.
able to
That's
get the
actually
stone
it's a
out
movie
there.
we have to watch on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
All right, so other things going on at Fort Wilderness, of course, a lot of construction going on. Don't worry about it. You come to these campsites; they're still beautiful here. It's not a thing. The playground is fenced off right now. Anything past the old River Country ticket booth is fenced off. The ticket booth is gone. Also,
Yeah, we were able to record one last music video before
let me turn
we.
this microphone off. That's one less microphone.
Oh, yeah.
over here.
Do you want
That's
me
fine.
to-
I turned it off. You can leave that on there.
No.
I hope that it was on. Was it on? Is there like an on switch on that mic? Okay, good. No, there wasn't. Now it's
Okay. Yeah.
because we can't monitor our audio because I have it going into the phones, so I can't tell. I don't even know if Instagram is on right now.
Who knows?
Instagram, you
Yeah,
But
who knows?
Facebook is. I know that, and we're recording on our camera there for our YouTube show later. Oh, look, you even got the little GoPro going over here for a second
Oh,
angle.
side view.
Yes, for a little side view so we could see our guests. That was really nice. We met somebody from Miami.
That was pretty nice.
Who's camped here before. We did scout camping here as a kid, just like I did. He has the same memories I do. May have been here for the same winter freeze in February of the early 80s that we know of.
Sounds nice.
Mm.
All right, so after we do our Thanksgiving dinner back at our site back here, what other plans do we have for this week?
Well, I really wanted to do my music video that I've been working on for a little bit.
Oh, yes. And if you're interested in previous music videos, you can look for
Yes.
Inside Outside, directed by Reese Miles, a Pablo Cruz song that you can find on...
You can find it on the Reese Riley review page, and
Is it on the Electric Umbrella page?
No, not yet.
How could that not be on that page?
Well, I made it for the Reese Riley review page, but this next one that I make, it should go
And
on the Electric Umbrella.
Many of the things that are in that video don't exist anymore either.
Right, which is why I thought it was pretty important. We shot the whole thing here at Fort Wilderness.
In one day. Shot it in one day.
1 day and a half.
Oh, but we were camping here? Or no, we came back. I don't remember
We
now.
were camping
We-
here and then we came back to
Yeah, we shot it last year when we were here for Halloween. Remember? Because there
Oh,
were
that's
decorations
right.
on the golf cart. So we shot it last year on Halloween, and I think it's either the day before or the day after. So you could see decorations everywhere, and it was really cute.
But that's a music
And-
video from the famous group Pablo Cruz. The song is Inside
Yes.
Outside. Reese chose that, and she shot and edited a video of her and her sister Riley
Right.
running around Fort Wilderness in the golf cart.
Oh, sorry.
At the
Golf carts, scooters,
Scooters.
everything.
I was distracted by a squirrel burying himself in straw.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some
squirrels are
crazy
everywhere.
squirrels out
He's
here.
fun.
Grandma's dog Minnie is also down below us the whole show, but I don't
What?
think you can see that on camera.
Oh, hi, baby.
Minnie's been sleeping in the shade the whole time.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
So
Why are you
Minnie is
coming
here
out?
with Grandma and Grandpa. Over here with Sarah and Chewy, we have Rocky and Charlie.
Charlie's busy.
And then
No,
over
they're
at these
cute.
campsites over here, we have Grandma and Grandpa Montione. And then we're over
Yep.
here, right directly behind the camera, in our tent with our family. Mommy is not on camera currently. I'm not sure where she is.
She's around.
She's around.
She's
Yeah. Well, I'm really hoping I'm going to get to shoot my music
Good.
video because it's going to take a while,
Yes.
probably.
Some
I don't know.
Some people we should mention. We mentioned the Fort Wilderness Princess earlier. She's I'm a big fan of her blog that she puts out incredible things, and also the breakdown of every campsite here.
Yeah, that's pretty
also
great.
want to mention Dawn and Ray. I also want to mention Nancy Spann of Spann Around the World, who got us our site for this week. We booked it last year with her. It's just a great community out here of people, and the community you really get to see that community during Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween.
Yeah, it's amazing how people flock to this area during that time of year.
It's still in my mind, it's that little secret that not everybody knows about here.
Yeah, it is pretty interesting.
I feel like there are people who come out here once a year as their family vacation. They fly in, they stay at a hotel, and they don't even know this place exists.
That's sad.
Yeah, probably most people don't know this place exists.
Right? I've heard people.
Kind of
Have you heard
amazing.
from some people say that before? Like, oh, Disney has a campground. I've heard
Yeah,
say
people
that
who have
before.
lived in Florida their whole life, they have no idea it's here.
Weird people.
I was talking to people before we came here, too.
Oh, you were? Yeah.
Yeah,
you had no
all my
idea.
friends are like, "What? Disney has camping?"
Yeah.
Some of them actually knew, and I was glad that they did.
I was more than happy to just go and keep talking for an hour or so. But
Yeah.
we gave away our shirt. That was kind of
was
the
our goal.
plan. We wanted to do that.
I talked about the screwdriver tree, so I'm
Screwdriver
set.
tree is at 1618.
1618.
Maybe that should be a thing. Like tell people, it's like take a picture next to the screwdriver and the tree.
Yeah, hopefully there's not anybody in
Yeah.
the site when you do
Currently
that.
there is. Dawn and Ray are staying there
let's
right
do
now.
that. If you guys go to 1618, take a picture of the screwdriver
Right.
in the tree.
It's in the-
and send it to
back.
us.
Hashtag
Yeah.
1618. Now, what would be the good hashtag for that? Sword in
Hashtag
the stone.
screwdriver tree.
Screwdriver in the tree. Somebody will think of something clever. I'm sure.
Seriously, I want to know how it got there. Like,
Someone took a hammer.
should we add another screwdriver to the tree?
Oh no,
Like,
no, I don't think we condone,
well, we
we
shouldn't.
don't
Yeah,
condone
we
driving
shouldn't.
things into trees, but somebody did it. And
Somebody
look
did.
for any other comments that we have on that Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
for each. And Instagram is hit or miss. Apparently, it needs much more Wi-Fi or cell service than Facebook does, because the Facebook Live is going strong. I just hope the audio is good. There we go. Got it up there. And there's some more people driving by, and no, they don't know who we are.
Oh, JT says hi.
JT from
You
the
always watch
Retro
us. Thank you.
WDW.com podcast. Huge event. They had a huge event here last month at the Contemporary called Retro Magic.
JT says he wants to come visit 1620.
Yes, JT.
Yeah,
is
fly
a
on
fan
over,
of
man.
Fort Wilderness for sure. He was on our
Yeah.
he was on our last or 2 episodes ago. JT was on with Micah, who thank you again to Micah
Yeah,
for
World
being
of
on our
Micah,
show.
right?
World of Micah.
That's his page.
He's got his Instagram page. He's got his YouTube page. He posts videos all the time. But we were here last month with JT and Hal and Todd
And Brian.
and they put on an amazing
Yeah.
all-day event at the Contemporary.
Retro Magic.
They rented out the Ballroom of the Americas at the Contemporary. And the videos we haven't had a chance to edit those yet, but it's going to be broken up into parts.
Yeah.
because there
Actually-
were so many. So name some of the people you met
Okay, hold
at
on.
this event.
Okay, so there's Jim Sarno.
Jim Sarno,
He
and tell
made
us-
Smart One,
Yes,
the
he
robot at Epcot.
We're now on Facebook with him, and Reese was doing
Yeah.
a drawing of
He's pretty cool.
Smart One at the campsite. I put the picture up, and Jim Sarno already put up a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Who else
Oh
did
yeah,
you
he
meet?
did.
We saw Bob
We saw
Gurr
Bob
again.
Gurr,
We've met
yeah.
him before.
He is
and
in the-
Bob Gurr was in the new documentary that's
Yeah.
out right now on Disney Plus, Imagineering.
Yes, we saw. Oh, JT says to give Lily a shout out. Hi, Lily. That's his daughter, Lily.
Lily, who is
She's
Shout
so
out to Lily.
a
sweet.
year
I've never
old
met
now?
her, but I know she's sweet.
They couldn't be here last year because his wife was about to have the baby. So is Lily a year old now?
No, she's the older one.
Oh, the
I
older
think.
one. Very good. Okay.
Yes.
Shout out to Lily.
Yeah.
I like giving shout outs.
I see JT. You post pictures of her on Instagram all the time, so it's
Yes.
pretty cool.
You meant like you saw JT over there.
No.
I'm like, what?
So who else did we meet besides Bob Gurr?
JT says thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
By the
Who-
way,
yeah.
before the event even
Yes, she's almost-
started,
Yes.
I was with Conlon, and Bob Gurr
Oh,
just
yeah.
walked by, and I was like, wait, that's Bob
That's
Gurr.
Bob
Wait.
Gurr.
And he just like kept going, and he said hello to me.
Bob Gurr did a great segment on the new Disney Imagineering podcast where he
Yeah.
showed Underground at Disneyland.
I felt kind of bad because I don't know enough about Bob Gurr as I should have walking in there.
Mm-hmm.
But then we started watching the documentary and I'm like, okay, this is specifically what he did and this is why everybody loves him. So I'm glad that I got
He's
to like
amazing. He's a great
get that.
storyteller too. He loves to tell stories. Who else? Who sat next to Bob Gurr on the couch for that one segment at the Retro Magic event?
Tom Nabby?
Tom
Is
Nabby
that what
was
you're
there
thinking
as
of?
well. Yep, we've met him in the past. And Nabby is also a great storyteller.
JT says, watching the Imagineering show blows my mind now. I'm like, I know these guys.
Yeah. And
See,
you've
that's
met
what
them,
listening to the
and you've
podcast
worked
is
with
like.
them. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's like Reese is
Yeah,
giving the
I
example.
know those guys.
Of
Yeah.
listening to your podcast
I-
and then working
we
with you
semi-work
guys,
for them.
just like you worked with Bob Gurr. And then who was the big interview they flew out to California and got?
Raleigh Crump.
Raleigh Crump.
Oh my
did
gosh,
an
that
interview.
was
Yeah,
that
that's
was
their
awesome.
own little Disney Imagineering documentary they shot a few months ago, and they played clips of it at Retro Magic. And what else happened at Retro Magic that stands out in your mind?
We had napkins.
Oh well, the
Special napkins. That's it.
oh yeah, we had to. Riley and I, our job was putting like these special napkins in the bathroom. I don't know if you went to the event and if people even saw
It's like a
them.
little Easter egg.
Yeah, I kind of wish I'd brought one home because I think they were kind of special and rare that
They
like
were
nobody
cool.
saw them. So yeah.
So that's cool that we have friends with...
I feel bad. I don't know the person. I can't remember his name, but the guy who... I don't know if he was... I think he's considered the creator of Spectromagic, which was like the whole theme of
JT
the
will
event.
probably pop his name up.
Yeah.
No pressure, JT.
Yeah.
Pop his name up in 10 seconds. Maybe. You have 10 seconds, go.
Yes.
There was also... Who was the other one who was on the Disney Imagineering documentary who was also there? Is that who you're talking about? He was up on the stage telling stories?
Ron Logan. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought.
JT.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know his name, but I thought it was something like that.
Oh yeah, there's so many people that were at their event. They were singing. Two brothers.
Yes.
The two brothers. They sang the song.
Tammy
there,
Tuckey
played the guitar, and all that's to come with the videos that we're putting.
Yeah,
together.
we really shouldn't spoil too much for the things we're doing.
It'll be put up in sections, and
Tom
we haven't
Morris.
worked on it yet. Just because I have other projects we've been working on, but I can't wait to put it together. We had 7 cameras out there. I had my
7? Oh my gosh!
My 5. George had a couple of his. They were like the master cameras that were plugged into the audio, and he's gonna like edit together his portions, and I'm gonna edit mine on with his. I can't wait. It's fantastic. But JT, who's a part of Retro WDW, loves Fort Wilderness like we do.
Yes.
He was on our show 2 episodes ago, and we come here to Fort Wilderness as much as we can. I have an announcement to make.
Oh.
Sarah and Chewy booked a campsite for Memorial Day weekend, and when she booked in May, at the end of May, and as soon as she booked it, she told Grandma, and Grandma said, "What about me?" So Grandma booked it also, and she's getting a camper from Dawn.
Well, what about
So we're coming here for Memorial Day weekend.
Yay!
Awesome. That's a long ways away. That's a long ways away, but still, it's good.
Too. Grandma and Grandpa are coming here, and then we'll all come. I haven't even told Mom yet, but we're doing that during Memorial Day.
I hope she's watching this.
I think she's in the restroom. She's taking a shower and getting ready for...
Oh, she already did.
Maybe she's over with her mom and dad. Maybe she's watching the show.
Hopefully.
Mom, are you watching? Do you care?
She's not watching the show. That's all right. She can watch it on replay in the car when we listen back to it on the drive home.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about before we sign off about Fort Wilderness? We didn't bring bathing suits because we thought it'd be too cold to swim. But
it's actually not so bad. It would be a good day.
Yeah.
You can hear all the hot bugs are out right now, the katydids.
Yeah, the katydids are in the background. Yeah, they usually pick up on the microphones really well. Oh, I hear a boat in the background.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another interesting thing I've thought about.
There's so many pretty sounds here, but at our house, we have like these birds that sound like they're screaming help.
Oh, the
couple
of
the
street
parrots.
songs. Someone's got the parrots they leave on the porch.
Help!
That's for a different podcast.
This place sounds
yes, that's why last episode we did, I wanted to do just sights and sounds and just listen to what goes on here.
JT asked if we're staying in an RV tonight. No, we're not. We're tent camping.
Yeah, we have 4 campsites here. We have 3 campers on one and then the tent in the other. So we're in the big tent. My mom and dad are in a camper. Sarah and Chewy are in the camper way behind us with the dolphin helmet. And then Kristen's mom and dad are in their camper over there. So 4 sites, 3 campers, and a tent area.
So we rented 1 camper, but 2 we already had.
Correct, yeah.
Yes.
Their own. So we rented from Dawn and Ray. And they brought us the brand new camper for Grandma and Grandpa to stay in. Brand new. It was only used one other time. It was really, really nice. And so...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Is there a question?
Well, we were talking about earlier how the boats and the sounds and stuff. Don't you think it's weird how you can hear, like, the boat from the very front? Even though it's all the way over there?
We're in the 1600s. We're nowhere near the back of this place. But you hear the trains like they were right here.
Right.
And the boats. I mean, once in a while you can hear the train if you're on the beach.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I can hear the train
I feel
even
like we did
in
when we were
there.
in the 100s. Not too long ago. Yeah, the fireworks and the electric light parade you can hear clearly.
Yeah, but it's... Oh, yeah. Electrical water pageant. But it is weird that you can hear the train from, like... It feels like you can only hear it when you're in the campsite. Yeah. Which I think it's the ghost of the old Fort Wilderness train, if you ask me. But.
Riley, is there anything else you want to do while we're here this week?
Get that screwdriver out of the tree.
Tennis. You brought badminton rackets.
Mm-hmm. We could play.
Yeah?
Any other places you want to visit while we're here?
Yeah. That's hard.
Every corner of this
we
place.
haven't gotten to Grand Floridian to see their Christmas tree yet. We may do that on Friday.
Yeah, and
as well
they
as
have a
Polynesian.
giant gingerbread house.
Apparently all 4 hotels now have some form of gingerbread house.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So we got to go see what the other 2 have. We always know the Grand Floridian has their beautiful gingerbread house.
Wow, we've been going for over an hour now.
Nah, we can't. What time is it?
It's 1.
Really?
Wow.
Okay, we did an hour. I'm good at an hour. I'm happy
like
with that.
Polynesian. That's more of a Hal thing, even though JT's watching.
You guys want to kind of sign off and say thanks for watching? What do you want to say, Reese?
mean, I can't think of anything else to talk about.
Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We're here at Fort Wilderness. We love it here. We wish you were here. You probably wish you were here. If you were watching this, you probably wish you were here.
Well, that's what the Sights and Sounds episode is for, so you can be immersed in the atmosphere.
That's what I said at the beginning of Sights and Sounds. That was the previous episode for this one, where if you're stuck at work, you're sitting in your cubicle, and you're far away from Fort Wilderness, you just put on the episode and turn the volume up just a little bit. Don't make your boss mad. And just turn it up a little bit and look at the sights and sounds of Fort Wilderness.
Honestly, I think we should do that more often.
It's easy to do. Set up the camera and just listen to what's going on around you. But some of the things that are on that episode just don't exist anymore. The playground is, I don't want to say gone, but it's undercover right now.
You know what we should do?
The beach is, that beach area where I shot that video, you can't get to it anymore. What's that, Reese?
We should, I know this would be hard, but we should try and collect all the old audio we can find of, like, the old train and stuff like that, and maybe river country stuff.
Piece together a classic episode of Sights and Sounds.
Oh, JT's wondering where we can find that episode.
Of
Sights and Sounds?
Well, thank you for asking. The Sights and Sounds episode was the most recent episode of the Fort Wilderness podcast. You can find that on our YouTube page at youtube.com/the Fort Wilderness podcast. And that is episode number, I don't know, I'm not good with the episode numbers, but that was the most recent episode, and it goes for an hour, and I just sat around, and people passing by on bicycles. At one point, the Segway tour went by. I just set the cameras up. I did it, and I compared it to a show that used to be on Discovery HD channel called Sunrise Earth, where the cameras would just set up and watch the sunrise at all different parts of the world. There was no narrator, nobody's talking. It's just whatever you hear. What you
JT
got?
says he has some unreleased river country audio coming soon.
See, that's another good reason to listen to Retro WDW. You never know what's coming up on that show.
Some good surprises over there.
Yes, and they also do amazing restoration of old films. If you ever find old films, there you want to send it to them.
Speaking of river country, I've been thinking about the river country song today. You know that one? Country. It's river country. It's a hoop. It's a holler. Something.
It's amazing
something.
you guys know that. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I know the entire "There's More" sequence from the opening special. So
Danny Thomas? No, Danny Kaye.
That's Epcot. I'm talking about.
Not.
I'm talking about the Julie Andrews one.
Oh yes.
Yeah. She didn't even sing in that one. I just like it was like all these people and they're like in red suits and red dresses and they like twirl around all over the place. I just think it's hilarious.
Oh, books that I've been reading lately. Julie Andrews' new book is out. She talks about her time working at Disney and working with Walt Disney. Bob Iger's book is now out, talking about his time as CEO here.
While we were at the Contemporary, we saw Mary Blair's book.
Two Mary Blair books, right?
Two,
like
I think
version?
one was like the kid version, which was equally as cute. And the normal version was pretty awesome too.
Beautiful pictures in there.
Yeah, I might have to get that one.
Yes. I highly recommend Disney Plus to anybody. Obviously,
oh my gosh!
I highly recommend the Disney Imagineering Story documentary.
Are we going to talk about?
Comes out tomorrow. Disney? I think that's going to be a separate podcast.
Okay, because I have a lot I could say about.
And The Mandalorian.
It's pretty
awesome. On Disney Plus as well. Those episodes come out every Friday until the end of December, I think, and they're already working on season 2. Riley, anything on Disney Plus that you recommend?
Just something small. We don't want to talk about it too much.
Anything on Disney Plus you've been watching lately? DuckTales? Original DuckTales is on there. Original X-Men animated show is on there.
Watching the X-Men one.
Old Simpsons episodes. Not sure yet. That's right.
We
watch a lot of old Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a good
Reese, anything else you recommend on Disney Plus?
What do I recommend on Disney Plus?
We'll just tease that because we'll do a whole episode on that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not really Fort Wilderness related. I really try and keep it Fort Wilderness focused here. It'll be on one of yours.
I'm afraid to say anything because I could just spiral off.
We
if
watched
I wanted
Swiss Family Robinson finally.
We did, yes. It's pretty.
Golf cart.
It's pretty interesting.
Are you a fan, sir?
He's not a fan.
Are you JT?
For Swiss Family Robinson, it really did. JT says Rocketeer.
Rocketeer. Remember
we haven't watched that.
Watching that yet? I have the Rocketeer banner when I used to work in the movie theater from the year that came out, and it's rolled up in perfect condition.
Yeah, I gotta see that thing because you're talking about it like it's huge.
I used to hang it in my room back when I lived in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
And the Rocketeer is. I'm so glad that movie is on Disney Plus because not a lot of people know about it, unfortunately.
I would definitely recommend if you're in a Fort Wilderness mood, you should either watch the Davy Crockett movie. I think I haven't watched that one yet, but I know it's going to be good.
TV show. I'm sure you recommend everything Mickey Mouse Club.
There's another.
Go ahead. Finally, Riley's got a movie. Tell us.
I do. They put Roger Rabbit on there.
Roger Rabbit.
Yes, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Is it?
I think I still think about it.
Okay.
I think it might be time for me to update my favorite movie, but it's my movie poster in my frame right now.
We can discuss your favorite movies and your choices.
We could talk about this all day. We have to.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of the Fort Wilderness related ones.
Right now.
You want to go?
We're going to take the dogs.
You can go, Riley. You can go. I can stay here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Riley, say sign off and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Riley's going to the dog park. With
Goodbye.
Grandma.
I'm going to play
All right.
with my grandma's dog.
In the middle of the show, Grandma just pulls you out, huh?
Bye.
That's cool. I'll turn off
See
your
ya.
mic.
We don't need her anyway.
Shh. Let me see. That was 1. You're 2.
I thought I was 3.
And I'm 4. All right, so it's
Okay.
just the 2 of us. But I think we're going to kind of sign off anyway, right? Unless you got any other
Yeah, we're
comments
pretty
up
much
there.
done. I mean, I was thinking about movies and stuff on Disney Plus that I could think that's kind of like Fort Wilderness. Swiss Family Robinson was
Swiss
fun.
Family, Davy Crockett. I see where you're going with that.
There was this one show. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to. It's called Spin and Marty.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
looking at
I
that?
saw that. I scrolled past that.
Yeah,
I saw
it
that.
was only for like 1 season, I think. But from what I was,
kids, like cowboy looking.
yeah, and it's like I think they were talking about going to like the Triple R Ranch or whatever. Which for a second I thought,
Someone's
isn't
looking
that?
at us. Someone's looking at us. They see us. Hello.
I don't
they
think
waved,
they know us.
and they kept going.
But isn't the Fort Wilderness Ranch here where the horses are? Isn't that called the Triple R Ranch?
Yes.
So
it
it's
was. They're rebuilding it right now. They're building a whole new one.
so it is called the Triple R Ranch.
Okay, if you see the camera behind us, you're going to see the golf cart go by with Riley, who was just with us, and Grandma and her dog Minnie,
Aw, Minnie. I
and
like
Sarah.
golf cart.
Is that the 4?
Yeah, Sarah's in there.
Okay. All right.
But I have to look into the history of that because the whole Triple R Ranch thing, it kind of fascinates me because that could be a reference to that show that I've never even seen or heard of before.
Oh, the name of it? You might be right.
Yeah. So if
All
anybody has information on that, let me know because I'm curious.
All right, I think we'll sign off. An hour is
Yes.
pretty good. We talked nonstop, no
Over an
commercial
hour.
breaks or anything. We just kept going. We're going to be here a couple of days. Come by and say hello.
Tired.
Thanks for watching. I got a ton of business
Yeah.
cards. I just want to hand them out to anybody. I got a bunch of them.
too bad
Just
we
to let
can't
people know where to find the
digitally
Fort
hand them
Wilderness
out.
Podcast. Once again, you can find us we're Facebook Live right now. Facebook Live.
Instagram, if we're still going.
Instagram. Whatever. No, it works. I put pictures up there. Twitter, of course. I think it's called Fort Pod. And
Fort
just do a
Wilderness
search for the
Podcast.
Fort Wilderness Podcast. And, of course, on YouTube at youtube.com/the Fort Wilderness Podcast.
Yeah.
We'll try and do another episode again soon. Christmas is coming, and we want to try and get the decorations on camera for
Yeah,
sure. It's
I'm trying
beautiful
to
out here.
try and get my music video together this week.
Yes.
I'm really gonna try. I don't know. I have a feeling it might kind of fall through.
All right. I'm going to sign off and
want
say
to.
thank you, everybody, for watching. You
Yes.
keep talking because I have to go
Thanks.
all the way over and hit the button.
Yes, thank you for watching, everybody. It's been a fun over an hour. May you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a happy holidays to all of you. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.